Hello, my friends, and welcome back to Dragon Age Inquisition. It is that time once again where we take a break from questing and have a day filled with nothing but party banter. Enjoy!
You fight hard, Jesika.
We would be dead if I did not.
Jesika, your Inquisition grows.
It was never my Inquisition, Solas.
You did the brutal, thankless work of putting the wheels in motion. Do you feel no regret at letting that power pass to another?
I did my part, but the power you describe was never mine to carry. I know myself, and I cannot be the leader we need. Thus, I have no regrets.
You surprise me again, Jesika.
Your opinion of me must be very low for me to surprise you so often.
Not low, but realistic. Very few, however honorable, release power they have won. How go your attempts to ease the pain of those at Skyhold Cole?
I made the scullery maid stop crying, and one of the boys in the stable is happier. Some of the servants are angry. My help makes work for them. Do you want me to stop?
No. You exist to help others. You are kindness, compassion, caring. If you stopped giving comfort, you would twist into something else. As you did before, I suspect.
Yes. I will not be that again.
Good. Never forget your purpose. It is a noble one, even if this world does not understand.
I have considered what you said about Lord Seeker Lambert, Cole. If it's true, then perhaps he deserved to die. Though it need not have been you who killed him.
He would have hurt people.
It is not that simple.
Why not? He made Templars see monsters instead of mages, made them push until it all fell down.
We thought Lambert was assassinated. It made the rebellion worse, and many people were killed.
But not by him.
You don't think much of the Grey Wardens, Solas.
They are fools, a fact only amplified by Corypheus' meddling.
I am not blind to their failings, but Hawke and the Inquisitor are alive now because
Loghain's actions define a single man. The Warden's insistence on tampering with forces they do not understand. That is what defines their order.
They'll never really like you, Vivi.
Sera dear, whatever has your scattered mind conjured now?
The knobs in Orlais. They barely like their own kin, and you're a mage.
Your failing, among many, is that you presume I desire approval. Power does not require that I be liked.
Well, halfway there then.
Quit with the stink eye. What's wrong, Sera?
I don't get how your Kyun thing makes everyone believe exactly the same stuff.
But it's the same with your chantry. Point is, a group needs rules so you know who's in and who's out.
Only if the whole point is keeping people out.
Yes. And?
That's not what Andraste's for. Shouldn't be.
Far as I'm concerned, you can give this place back to the damn elves. Big gushing streams. I'm starting to feel inadequate.
Sera, why would you assume I should use my training to assault an animal?
What, the punch a bear thing? I don't know. I just figured you'd want to know if you could. I mean, I sometimes put an arrow just to see if I can hit something. Aw, did Andraste say not to use your training for fun? Fun for you, I mean. Probably not fun for the bear. You've got some reach on you.
No. No, Andraste did not specifically say one should not punch bears.
Well, there you go then. Stupid mud and water and something brushed against my leg. Shut it. I'm right. It's wrong and horrible.
For being so unnerved by magic, you aren't shy about benefiting from its effects.
I don't. I use normal things, not magic.
You consider swathing yourself in flame or ice normal and not magic?
For one, it comes out a bottle. For two, I mess up, I get burned. You mess up, your head chucks up a demon. For three, bottle, little burned, no demons. So there.
That was only... You know, if it lets you sleep at night, never mind. Pretty, in a haunting this archway might collapse on me at any moment way. You know, I've never met an elf quite like you, Sera.
I don't doubt it. They're all slaves where you're from.
Not all of them, but yes, you have a point.
You ever talked to one who wasn't?
No, but I'm glad I have now.
People are people. Who knew?
Reminds me of when Mother would take me boating in the summer. Well, she had the servants take me on the boat while she sat inside with a cool drink. I can't believe you made it through the Winter Palace in one piece.
Whatever. They talk plenty, but if you don't play their stupid game, they're lost.
You don't play their stupid game, they send an assassin or three your way.
They could try, sure.
You have no problem with escalation, do you?
Not when I put enough arrows in it.
So, how are you doing?
Hey, Tiny, any chance you could get out of the way when I'm trying to shoot?
Maybe you should stand in front of me. I'd still have a clear shot at all the bad guys from the knees up.
So here we are, Elf. Cleaning up another human mess.
What would the Inquisition do without our stabilizing influence, Master Tethras?
I assume they just start burning things.
That does sound like most humans I know.
Are we to scavenge these ruins like beggars? You really should have made certain we were facing downwind, my dear. Cole, you were the ghost of the Spire.
Yes?
Your murders stirred the Circle into a frenzy. That was what brought the attention of the Templars.
The Templars hurt mages.
Stupid, panicking mages who became a danger to themselves and others because of you. You brought matters in the Spire to a head. Without you, there would be no rebellion. Countless deaths are on your head, demon. Are you satisfied with the result of your protection?
You're lying. Twist the words right, and it will show its true form. Blood or banishment, either will suffice. You like the Templars. You think they were right. You don't need to be protected.
It can learn after all.
You and the Inquisitor, hey? What is that like? Jousting?
Fewer horses, marginally. More cheering, definitely.
Nice.
I'd assumed you'd go off to Weishaupt with Hawk, Varric.
Still business to deal with here, don't you think?
You should be thankful. I've been to Weishaupt. It's not good. Carved into a mountain, cold, dour, everyone so bloody serious they can't take a piss. You wouldn't like it.
Hawk would be there.
And she is quite the ray of sunshine, that's true.
Why are you looking at me like that, Dorian?
I'm imagining what she would look like in a dress.
Keep wondering. If my uncle couldn't put me in one, neither shall you.
So what's your estimation, Varric? Think we can win?
You aren't asking me to give odds on our beloved Inquisitor's success.
What would that look like? 3-1?
In his favor?
After Corypheus pulled an archdemon out of his arse, are you joking?
You would actually bet against me?
Now, if I weren't here, it'd be 5-1 at least.
Brave man. We'll talk later.
If the Archdemon survived the fall into the Abyssal Rift, I wonder if it can be slain.
Proof it isn't an archdemon at all, I'd say.
What do you mean?
If Grey Wardens are good for anything, it's killing an archdemon. This one rose again. I'd say Corypheus created it. A tribute to his old gods, or an emulation of them.
Meaning what? It cannot be slain unless he is?
That? Or we need a much deeper chasm. So what's your estimation, Varric? Think we can win?
You aren't asking me to give odds on our beloved Inquisitor's success.
What would that look like? 3-1?
In his favor?
After Corypheus pulled an archdemon out of his arse, are you joking?
I'll take those odds.
This is why I adore him so. It figures that most of the fighting happened here and not in Orlais proper. Varric, you've seen this red lyrium before, yes?
Wish I hadn't.
Do you know if a mage could access its power?
Don't go there, Sparkler. Don't wonder if it's useful. Don't even think about it. Just stay far away and hope none of it gets to your stupider cousins back home.
It's a pretty enough area, but still dangerous. Much of Gaspard and Celine's war has been fought here, you can tell.
The veil is limp here.
What a mess.
I wonder if the elves will ever find a home.
I used to think it was just me who thought you humans all look alike.
And now?
Clearly, you guys can't tell each other apart either. How the crap did you live as some other guy for all those years?
I grew a beard.
Really? Put some hair on your face and no one can tell who you are anymore. That's some disguise, big guy.
And I didn't talk to anyone for months at a time.
All right. That probably helped.
So, you gonna squeeze up to her or not?
What? Squeeze up to who?
Lady Josie, I've seen you doing that nightly stuff.
Make us, Sera. No, stay out of it.
You're all shy. What, you think you can't treat her right?
No, it's not...
I'll show you. I just need a peach. A ripe one. Because if you do it right... Ripe. Down there.
Please, no peaches, ripe or otherwise.
Well, I can't teach you bananas. That'd be like showing you swords. Oh, remember, do not use it like a sword.
How do I make this stop? Cassandra.
Seeker Cassandra, if you must address me.
Seeker Cassandra.
But I would rather you not address me at all.
What happened to it's never too late to become more than what you are?
A man who truly aspired to be righteous would not lie. He would earn respect, not steal the respect due another.
I hear you found the Templar that hurt you.
Yes. I tried to kill him. I thought it would fix it. Fix me.
Did it?
No. But I'm more real now. I'll remember.
Good. Remembering is the only way you learn.
It hurts.
It does. I miss our sparring matches, Seeker, Cassandra. You were a worthy opponent.
I have other duties. Why not ask Iron Bull? He's always willing to hit something.
I don't much fancy a concussion.
Blackwall. Iron Bull. We could fight crime.
Isn't that exactly what we're doing right this minute, more or less?
Oh, yeah.
You haven't said much to me since, well, you know.
There is little to say. I assumed we were alike. We'd seen war, knew its terrible cost, but understood that it was necessary. But there was nothing necessary in what you did. You did not survive death and destruction. You sowed them to feed your own desires.
I know that. I see it every time I look in a mirror. I tried to make up for it.
By wearing another's skin. You ran away rather than face what you had done. You wasted your time.
How much do you want to bet that rubble's in fashion in Orlais by next fall?
I am sorry about your... friend. Losing someone is difficult.
Thank you. The death itself was less painful than what came before. Seeing a good spirit twisted. Its nature defiled. Those mages knew nothing of my friend. Worse, they did not care.
I don't know what to say.
Nor will you, until you've seen ignorance snatch away all that you love. Pray such a day never finds you.
So...
What is it?
nothing. Just enjoying the comfortable silence.
When this is over, the nobles will still expect the peasants to send in the harvest.
So I hit a nerve with the whole murderer Grey Warden business.
Are you speaking to me?
Yes, you. Blackwall, or whatever your name is.
Blackwall will do.
I'm saying I understand wanting to atone for one's actions.
Is that so?
Enough to know when I've stepped in it. So I apologize.
It used to be beautiful here.
Great battles thin the veil. This area will be home to demons for ages to come.
Golden, graceful, glittering, but not gaudy. Voice delicate and delectable.
What are you talking about, Cole?
Sweet, soft, and silky. Her dress, and also under her dress. Are you going to talk to Josephine?
Maker's balls, get out of my mind, would you? You make me sound like a dirty old bastard.
Do you want to hear what she thinks of you?
No.
You should.
You did not have to apologize to me, Dorian.
People who say that to me are usually wrong.
I am indeed a murderer, and I escaped my past to become a warden, like many others before me.
Obviously, the original Blackwall saw something in you. I respect that.
And you abandoned your life of privilege for the sake of principle alone.
I didn't like that life.
It was wrong of me to lump you in with peers you hardly resemble.
Truce?
Gladly.
Do me a favor, Dorian. Give me some warning if you're gonna bust out in demons or something.
How do you picture me busting out? I'm walking along and oops, demon. I mean, it could happen despite my training. You could also trip and impale your eye on an arrow.
So you're gonna warn me or not?
Certainly. But only because you're so dear to me.
Can you feel the bits of fade around you when you cast spells, Dorian? They pool around the veil, pulled by power, then push through to see this side.
So when I cast a fireball, it's just the fade saying peekaboo.
I don't think it says that.
If it says anything other than I'm going to burn your face off, I don't want to hear it. So what's your estimation, Varric? Think we can win?
You aren't asking me to give odds on our beloved Inquisitor's success.
What would that look like? 3-1?
In his favor?
After Corypheus pulled an archdemon out of his arse, are you joking?
Enough, both of you.
I agree. So morally reprehensible to bet against your own side.
I am a bad man. We'll talk later. I've been thinking.
Oh, this should be good.
I was about to say that you're too hard on yourself, Blackwall.
Too hard on myself? Is this setting up a punchline?
You're not the thug I thought you were. You're not the thug anyone thought you were.
Here it comes.
Point is, you should let yourself off the hook. I know bad men, and you're not one.
I'm not sure how to respond.
Of course not. Let's not go crazy with defying expectations.
Too many people hurting, harming, hacking open a hole for the demons to pour in. Your stories aren't real, but then people read them and they are.
Now, get the readers invested and you'll have them forever.
So many people reading, dreaming, feeling. Spirits spill around the veil, making shapes, reality from writing.
I've got fans in the Fade. Well, that's something. Shame I'll never meet them.
Do you write to reach across? To hear the song that was sundered?
I'm not sure what that even means, kid, but probably. What a mess.
Everyone hurts.
So you're free now or something? Must be nice to get rid of those Ben holes.
You mean getting exiled from my people and declared Talvashoth? Yeah, I should make a cake.
You like drinking and singing and breaking beds. You'd already left.
The Qun keeps our savage natures in check. Without it, if I lose control...
Heard that before. Don't worry. You get growly, I'll kick your ass.
Thank you.
The Grey Wardens allow elves and dwarves into their ranks?
Qunari too, I imagine. They don't care about titles or blood, just stopping the blight.
A pity they do it so badly, then.
Give them some credit. It's not like you can study the blight safely. I may not like everything they've done, but without the Wardens, we'd all be blighted by now.
They've bought us some time. I will grant them that.
All right, next time we fight someone, I'm gonna pin their foot to the ground. Then you run at them and shout, "Flower pot!" as you go.
What? Why?
Because it's funny.
Is this because I like cutting people? You're trying to make it less tactical and more funny?
Just shut up and do it.
Ugh. I'm not sure I get the joke, but all right. Flower pot. You've got it. And thanks.
That's the 7th route I've tripped over in the last 10 minutes. They're doing it on purpose, I swear.
My dear Ironbolt, stand up straight. You're slouching like a sulking child.
I keep smacking my horns going through doors.
Darling, you are in no danger from a door beam. Just watch where you're going.
I may have done it a couple times on purpose, to see if I could knock the frame loose.
If you listen, you can hear it all reaching for the sun.
You cannot go shirtless in front of the preeminent nobles of Orlais. Let us see.
Hey, I had a shirt in Halamsharal.
In Halamsharal, you are a blade of cheap iron. When I am done, you will shine like a gleaming dawnstone saber. A purple coat, tight at the waist, slashed with silver, emerald accents, open at the collar to accentuate your chest. Every woman will want you. Every man will want to be you.
Well, all right. Tell me more about the coat.
What a lovely forest. Kind of makes you want to retch, yes?
I understand that under the Qun, mages are tightly controlled to protect others from their power.
You don't need to worry. I have no intention of trying to leash anyone.
I never worry, darling. A leash can be pulled from either end.
I like how the sun goes through the leaves.
I confess, Iron Bull, I had assumed you would not be comfortable fighting alongside a mage.
We use Cerebos when we need to.
That is hardly the same.
No, ma'am. Fighting with you is more like hitting an enemy while a dreadnought pounds their front line. All fire and smoke ahead of you, half the enemy already on the ground by the time you get there.
So I am a Qunari dreadnought?
I, didn't mean to offend you.
Not at all. I am Madame de Fer.
Dorian, do you think we could ever be friends?
Stranger things have happened. It would take work. And soap. Lots and lots of soap.
Plenty of cover here for an ambush.
I should ask Mother Giselle to hold a service for Loghain. His sacrifice must not go unmarked. You should attend Blackwall.
Why do you want me there?
If you are to join the Wardens, you should pay respect to one who actually served.
A decent gardener could do wonders with this mess.
So this is the Dales. Well, Daisy, wish you were here.
You can't really think Reeve Acer is a better knight than Honorine Chastain. Her record is flawless. 400 jousts, never unseated. No one's ever come close to it.
Oh, she's easily the most skilled. That's a fact. It's just, scrappy is better than flawless. I like heroes who try their damnedest, even if they fail a lot. It's easy to be valiant when you always win and everything goes your way. There's nothing great in that. Cassandra still not speaking to you?
I don't know. It'll take time to earn back her trust, if I ever do.
Well, she does hate it when people lie to her. At least she didn't stab you in the book.
Don't you mean the back?
No, I mean the book. Definitely the book.
You know, out here, I almost feel like I could forget about the war. Almost.
I've heard that some people actually enjoy walking in the wilderness. They do it for fun. It's called hiking.
And that wraps up today's Party Banter video. As always, thank you so very much for watching. Please do keep yourselves safe, and I will see you again tomorrow with another new Dragon Age Inquisition video.